The FC25 beta is now in full swing, the closed beta that is, and are you ready for more monetization, 500,000 coin season passes? Well, you've come to the right place, because that is indeed how much it costs, and that's per season, but we'll talk about that as we get to the leaks part of the video. We're getting a lot more leaks of Ultimate Team right now, and we'll go through them. I won't show you clips, because I will be sent to the ether by YouTube and EA Sports, but I will be able to verbally tell you what's going on. And also, FUTBIN is in big trouble, because a new addition as well into FC25 looks like FUTBIN might not be as important as it once was. But anyway, I'll open this pick at the end of the video today if you want to stick around for that. If you guys would like to buy coins, you can go to mmoxp.com. The link is in the description. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. This new 94 plus something or something pick, fuck knows anymore. This game's done, by the way. It just feels that way unless it's Friday or it is Monday with like the upgrade picks or packs day. It's like there's nothing to do in this game anymore. EA are sitting back now, you know, raking the money, taking summer vacation off. They're smoking on that shit that made Stevie Wonder. I mean, they're having a good time right now. But okay, here we go. This first tweet that came out was just stating the price of the new premium season pass, and it is indeed 1,500 FC points, or $15, or 500,000 coins. No, do not scratch your eyes. That is the correct coin total. We're talking 500k per season, it looks like. Could it be a placeholder? Yes, it always could be. However, I would highly doubt that. So just count on it being $15 or 500,000 coins. Okay, so the question is it going to be pay to win? What is this going to look like necessarily? Because we were told that we can achieve everything that is in the premium season pass for free. It just is going to take a little bit longer. So let's see what these premium pass owners are going to get that other people who do not spend the $15 per every 4 weeks or 3 weeks or 3.5 weeks or won't get. So let's take a look. So exclusive kits, some with effects, animations, and reactive. Okay, that's fine. FUT coins, he later clarifies actually though that is just coin boosts. So you get some coin boosts for the premium season pass. Exclusive footballs. Okay, double XP. I figured that'd be the case because they want to, you know, help you achieve things faster. Season reward FUT cards, though. So I'm assuming this is going to be also in the free tier. Like, you'll be able to get all the FUT cards for free. Just one, you'll have double XP and that kind of stuff to get things much faster. Gloves for goalkeepers on pro clubs, clubs cosmetics, academy growth quicker in career mode. Okay, TIFOs, whatever. Premium pass ownership display. I am a shill, and you get to wear that proudly. Exclusive boots. Free evolution slots is pretty big, though. Pick an icon of your choice for player career before non-premium pass owners can. Rush bonus points and guaranteed team of the week pack. So it is a little bit extra, but what I will say here is, listen, maybe they convince you to get the premium season pass, okay? Maybe they do. Maybe it's just a little bit of a time save, okay? Maybe it is. But listen to me very carefully. If there's any goddamn way you cannot buy this, I am begging you not to buy this. Because let's just think about something quickly here. We have got 8 seasons so far on FC24. The next one comes out in 15 days. It'll be a new season, the last one, but I'm assuming most people won't care enough about that for like the next year. So say there's about 8 seasons you care about. $15 times 8, you're looking at $120 then. If I can still do math in my head correctly, I believe that's correct. If you bought it with coins, 500,000 times 8 is indeed 4 million coins on season passes. I wish I was kidding about that. Now keep in mind, it seems like it's just going to be mostly cosmetics and just ways to get through the season faster, okay? It's not like you have a huge advantage, at least what it seems like so far, but can that change later? Well, you bet your ass it's going to, but as of right now, at least we know it's not really like pay to win per se. But also would have kind of made sense here was how they have it in Call of Duty and in Fortnite, where you buy it once. You buy the season pass one time, and if you finish it, you earn enough points to buy the next one. That looks like that is not the case here. At least, you know, this is just the beta. Things can definitely change still, but if that was the case, it wouldn't be as bad. You buy it one time, you're gonna play the game all year, it's $15 extra, maybe you get some stuff quicker. It's not the end of the world, but you don't get it back. It's every single season it looks like you're gonna have to buy it. If you buy the $100 edition of the game, obviously you get 120 then of season passes if you want all the content. That's not even including microtransactions, of course. Their goal is no longer, which I think I heard, I want to say maybe Nepenthes talk about this a while ago. It might have been somebody else, I could be wrong about that, but their goal is no longer to try and spread their wings and grow the game to then have more people spend money on the game, like more individual people. Now they want to have everybody who's on the game right now just be spending more money in general. Not grow the audience, which then in turn brings them more money. It's keep the audience the same, they don't care about that, but have every user end up spending more money over the course of the year. That's what they're thinking now with obviously a season pass, more ways to monetize. We have monetization across every game mode now with this new premium season pass. So, but okay, we also have this news, which FUTBIN is shaking in their boots right now. I hate to say that. I've always liked FUTBIN. I think they're no longer owned by the original creators of FUTBIN though, like the people who were like super passionate about the game. I think they're like owned by a big business now, so it's not the same. But anyway, transfer market improvements. Cards you pack have an average selling price attached to them now. So you can just see how much a card is worth straight up on the game now, which is a nice change in my opinion, because you don't want to log into FUTBIN. You don't have FUTBIN Premium. You got hella ads in your face just trying to see the price of a card nowadays because there's so many in the market. But also it says average selling price. I don't know, like, I'm assuming that's not going to be just like what's the cheapest buy now. So I think FUTBIN might be okay, or maybe it will be the cheapest buy now right now in the market. But average selling price, I'm assuming it will just give you like a smaller gauge on what the card is worth, but it won't be an exact minimum buy now on the market. So FUTBIN will probably be all right, but it still does hurt them a little bit to me, I think. But it's another addition that's weird they didn't advertise that. I feel like people would like to know that, or like to hear that that is a new addition to the game, but I don't know if their marketing just sucks or what the deal has been over the course of the summer, the lead up to the game, because we also have this news that Evolutions, they have a schedule showing requirements and days of release can be completed in any Ultimate Team game mode now as well. So it looks like we might be able to see them when they're going to come out over the course of like the next week, so that if you want to start an Evo now, you might want to wait a couple of days to say, hey, there's a new one in 2 days. Maybe I'll just wait to see if I can fit another card into that Evo and chain the two together. I'm assuming that's what that means when they talk about having a schedule and days of release, but I think that's a cool addition too. Could have mentioned that, I feel like, in the deep dive too. So I don't know, we might have a lot more features this year that are just not in the deep dive because they don't know what we even want anymore. Then we got this news as well regarding the heroes in FC 25. Remember, I think it was maybe 2 videos ago, I talked about how there was like new artwork on some of those hero cards that we saw leaked, but in the beta right now, there's plenty of screenshots of this. There's no longer dynamic images on heroes. They have their own player portraits now, just like this Genola does. This is actually the Genola picture from the beta. So they all have something like this now, which honestly to me looks way better than the blurred, shitty images we've had for the last 3 years. I think it's been 3 years now. We've had the same Genola image, right? Is that the case? I want to say it has been. They were terrible. So now we have like player portraits for all of the heroes now. I think it looks way cleaner, so that's pretty cool to see. Could they have just made a better dynamic image? Yes, but I guess this works. And also, EA tweeted this today, just a little bit ago. They have a new highlighter in FC 25. So there is basically like a theater mode from past Call of Duties. If you remember playing COD at all, and they had theater mode. That's kind of what this is now. You can do it in Ultimate Team and in offline and change things around and mess around with camera angles, mess around with filters and add things like that. So it's kind of cool. It feels like a more of a casual feature to add into the game, but I don't hate this because I think that there's a lot of career mode players out here that would love this feature, so I'm not going to shit on that too much right away. But yeah, that's apparently a new feature coming to the game next year. Is like a theater mode type thing. From the beta right now, we're hearing a lot of things about the gameplay. It looks like the gameplay is very similar to last year's game. People have been saying they've had a lot of fun playing Rush though, so I guess that might be a good thing, that Rush is pretty fun. At least that's what it seems like for most people, but of course right now it's just different, something new, so that could just be the case. But we are hearing a lot of good things that Rush is fun, and it could be. That's why I said, like, they're relying a lot on Rush this year. If it ends up being very fun, it's not going to matter that it was a huge thing they relied on because it ended up being fun. But if it ends up being not so interesting, it crashes out relatively quickly, it's a huge deal then. So I hope it ends up being a blast. I really do. We need a different game mode really badly. I don't want to just be negative all the time. Like, it could be super fun, and it seems like right now people are enjoying it. So hopefully that stays that way over the course of the whole year next year. And also the career mode deep dive is indeed today. So we'll go into depth in that in tomorrow's video. So if you want to stay around for that, my voice cracks once a day at this point. I'm like 25. How is my voice still cracking? If you have the beta, please tell me in the comments your thoughts on it, because obviously I know some of you are going to have it out there. So I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, and we'll talk about it in our videos, of course, if there's any comments talking about their thoughts on the beta. So speaking of comments, funny what we just stumbled upon. Haffers says, I don't like you. Everything you say it negative. Stop that shit. Even Nick say the game looking good is only you saying it bad. Stop. And if you don't like eafc 24, just don't buy it and go talk about something else, you little ass. And hey, Listen, Haffer, I'm apologizing. My content's not for you, but I also want to tie this comment into another comment I got, which is Zebra Force Kid saying, I really wish you could switch up the content in your videos since you do provide insight and personality, but this game unintentionally has turned your content into a circular complaint fest. I really wish you could lean more into your gameplay vids as you have been doing recently, because FC adjacent drama vids does put a dark cloud over your channel, in my opinion. Then I replied saying, thanks for your comment. Yeah, that just tends to happen at this point in the year when you make daily content, lol. Next year, you'll see a lot of different stuff from me, especially on second channel, and that is true. But I really appreciate this comment from Zebra and anybody who out there leaves comments like this, because I obviously want to make content you guys want to watch. Obviously, I want to make content that I enjoy too, but I'm going to end up enjoying what you guys want to watch. So anytime you guys are saying like, hey, I like your content, but recently it's been this or that, or, you know, whatever, you've been complaining too much, you've been going too soft on EA, or I'd like to see more gameplay vids, I'd like to see more other stuff, just say it in the comments, because I always want to hear your guys' opinion on this stuff, because it means a lot to me. And yes, also, there are going to be a ton more things I'm going to do next year. You know, next year I'm going to put in a lot of hours a day into YouTube. Gameplay vids will be on the second channel, so if you want to subscribe to that, you always can. We'll always have stuff on the main channel every day. The main content won't change, like my daily videos and stuff like that, but I'll have different types of stuff all the time. So right now, I'm just not doing a whole lot, because what's really the point in putting in a ton of effort into doing that when the game's almost over? So I'm really excited for next year, though, and thank you guys for being here. And Halim Zied, Halim, I think is how you say it. You know, you're a no-nonsense YouTuber, almost double your age. I enjoy your videos a lot. You know, anyway, all these nice comments I really appreciate from you all. And super subs, I think the gameplay for 11v11 will be exactly the same as this year. I feel like they pushed this revamped Volta because they can't do shit to the gameplay. It's so disappointing. It's not a football sim anymore. You know, Ultimate Team's never really been a true football simulator. Obviously, the game is very fast, and well, at least it used to be really fast paced. Nowadays, not as much, but the 11v11 to me doesn't have to be like a strict gameplay sim, as long as it's just very fun and it's balanced and it's grounded in football. Obviously, you don't want to have like power-ups and shit like that. That's stupid, but I'm talking as long as it's grounded in reality. It can be a little unrealistic, and it just kind of makes the game better at times. Like, for example, winning the tackle back almost every time. In real life, a lot of deflections happen a lot. Do you want a lot of deflections in the game? I'd rather not, personally. I'd rather win the ball back more than maybe I would in real life. So things like that can change, but I do agree in the sense that the 11v11 gameplay, I think, is going to be very similar to this year. Because for one, they have to release a new game, a new $70 premium AAA release every 12 months, which doesn't allow for much change usually. Maybe one day that will be archaic, but for right now, that is the current plan for at least the next 3-4 years, said the vice president of FC. Okay. Let's open this pick. Surely you only can get a W in this pick in August, right? You can't get an L in this pick. Okay, actually, on second thought, that's pretty good. Carlos Tevez. Okay, what's Tevez going for? Is he going for a lot still, or is he kind of gone down in price? Okay, it's like 250k. You know, it's not bad, actually. I mean, I'll take it. No 5.5 Tevez is kind of hilarious, but okay. It's all right, I guess. Will I use him? Probably not, to be honest with you, but thanks for being here. Have a great day. Love you all. Since everyone's on. Peace.